let's learn how to make an appointment in Spanish. In the first part of this video, I'm going to teach you how to tell time and make an appointment in Spanish. Then you'll watch a fun story that demonstrates all the concepts that you've just learned. And finally, you'll watch the story again with English subtitles to check your comprehension. Let's get started. Whether you want to invite someone to an event, ask a business for their operating hours, or call a restaurant to make dinner reservations, telling time is essential. So let's start with the basics. The most important phrase you have to know is ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es simply means what time is it? Another way to ask for the time is ¿Tiene hora? Which literally means, do you have the time? You can also say, ¿Sabes qué hora es? To ask for the time. It means, do you know what time it is? Let's focus now on the basics. When telling time, we always use the verb ser. Ser is one of the two to be verbs. If you don't know the differences between ser and estar, go check out this other video where we explain it all. Another important time basic is knowing how to answer the question, ¿Qué hora es? When talking about 1 o'clock, you use the third person singular form of ser, es. However, for all other hours, you use the plural form son. So, if someone asks, ¿Qué hora es? Here are all the possible answers. Es la una. Son las dos. Son las tres. Son las cuatro. Son las cinco. Son las seis. Son las 7, son las 8, son las 9, son las 10, son las 11, son las 12. If you're out and about and you want to ask someone for the time, you would say, Disculpe, ¿qué hora es? Excuse me, what time is it? And they might answer with something like, Son las 8, it's 8 o'clock, or Es la una, it's 1 o'clock. Notice the use of the feminine article la or las in front of the numbers. La is reserved for 1 o'clock, while las works for any other time. For example, es la una, it's 1 o'clock. Son las dos, it's 2 o'clock. Now, while the 24-hour clock is commonly used in Spanish-speaking countries, it's uncommon to use it in spoken Spanish. However, Spanish doesn't use AM or PM. We use the following time-specific phrases instead. De la mañana, in the morning. De la tarde, in the afternoon. De la noche, PM. De la madrugada, AM. De la mañana, or in the morning, theoretically is used before midday, but it's actually used up until lunchtime. De la tarde, or in the afternoon, is typically used from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. De la noche refers to anything from 8 p.m. to midnight, and while it literally means at night, it can simply translate to p.m. De la madrugada is a time frame that goes from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., or the hours when one should really be sleeping. While madrugada literally means in the early morning, it can simply translate to a.m. Just like in English, there are specific terms to refer to 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. Mediodía means noon, while medianoche means midnight. So we say en punto when we want to say o'clock. But how do we say half past, or quarter past, or quarter to? Well, for that, we use words like media and cuarto. Let's check it out. Y media, half past. Y cuarto, quarter past. Menos cuarto, quarter to. For example, son las 2:30. It's 2:30. Es la 1:15. It's 1:15. Son las 6 menos cuarto. It's 5:45. The simplest formula to be more specific and talk about minutes is es, or son, plus las, plus hour, plus y, plus the number of minutes. So this would be son las 3:29. It's 3:29. There are also specific ways to tell the time when it's in 5-minute intervals. Y 5, 5 past. Y 10, 10 past. Y cuarto, quarter past. Y 20, 20 past. Y 25, 25 past. Y media, half past. Menos 25, 25 to. Menos 20, 22. menos cuarto, quarter to, menos 10, 10 to, menos 5, 5 to. Here are some examples. Es la 1:30. It's 1:30. Son las 7:15. It's 7:15. Son las 11 menos 5. It's 5 to 11. But remember, unless it's 1/4 or and a half, you can always simply read the numbers, like 7:45, son las 7:45. Or 8:29, son las 8:29. We're going to learn how to schedule an appointment in Spanish in just a moment. But before that, really quick, let's see some other helpful time-related phrases. Como a las, around X time. Como a las 5 de la tarde, around 5 in the afternoon. Por la mañana, in the morning. Desayunamos por la mañana. We eat breakfast in the morning. Por la tarde, in the afternoon. Hago ejercicio por la tarde. I exercise in the afternoon. Por la noche, at night. Cenamos por la noche. We have dinner at night. Pasado mañana, the day after tomorrow. Nos vemos pasado mañana. We'll see each other the day after tomorrow. En punto, o'clock. A las 11 en punto. At 11 o'clock. Ayer, yesterday. Ayer fue martes. Yesterday was Tuesday. Anteayer, the day before yesterday. Anteayer fue lunes. The day before yesterday was Monday. Anoche, last night. Anoche cenamos juntos. We had dinner together last night. Que viene, next. La semana que viene. Next week. Pasado, last. El viernes pasado, last Friday. So now that we've mastered how to tell time in Spanish, how do we schedule an appointment in Spanish? It's easy. Spanish is super formulaic when it comes to scheduling things. So as long as you know some key phrases, you're golden. As every appointment does, let's start with greetings. You'll want to begin the conversation with a polite greeting like hola, buenos días, or buenas tardes. If you want to know more about greetings, go watch this other video where we take an in-depth look at them. Remember, it's more common than not to use the formal usted when scheduling an appointment, so the tone of the conversation leans more towards the formal side. For example, buenos días, ¿cómo está? Good morning, how are you? After the greeting, it's time to state what you're there for, in this case, scheduling an appointment. Some phrases you can use are desearía reservar or quería reservar. For example, desearía reservar una clase de tango. I'd like to book a tango class. Or, quería reservar un tour. I want to book a tour. The person who is helping you will probably answer with ¿para cuándo? When for? Or ¿para qué día quiere su cita? What day do you want your appointment for? If you ask them for dates, you might say something like ¿qué horario tienen? What schedule do you have? ¿Cuándo tendría disponible? When would you be available? ¿Tiene un hueco este mes? Do you have an opening this month? They might answer you something along the lines of Solo tenemos horas disponibles por las tardes. We only have hours available in the afternoon. No tenemos huecos esta semana. We don't have openings this week. El lunes está disponible todo el día. All of Monday is available. Watch this other video if you want to learn everything there is to know about talking about the days of the week. When you're deciding when to book an appointment, it helps to know how much time the activity takes. So you might ask, ¿Cuánto tiempo es? How much time is it? ¿Cuánto dura? How long does it last? ¿Cuánto tarda? How long does it take? If you're talking about specific time slots, they might answer de 4 a 5, from 4 to 5, or sobre las 6 de la tarde, around 6 in the afternoon. After deciding on a specific date and time slot, they'll probably ask for your basic information. This includes your name. For example, su nombre completo, your full name. Dígame sus apellidos. Tell me your surnames. Y de nombre, and the name. Fun fact, in Spanish-speaking countries, we usually don't have a middle name. Instead, we have 2 surnames, one from each parent. After your name, they might ask you for your number. For example, un número telefónico, a phone number. ¿Cuál es su número de móvil? What's your mobile phone number? If you're trying to book a doctor's appointment or an activity with an age restriction, they'll probably ask you how old you are. For example, ¿cuántos años tiene? How old are you? ¿Cuándo es su cumpleaños? When is your birthday? ¿De qué año es? What year were you born? Once you've scheduled your appointment, they'll confirm the date and time. Todo listo. All ready. Su cita está confirmada. Your appointment is confirmed. If you need to suddenly change your appointment for whatever reason, you might say something like this. ¿Puedo cambiar la hora de la clase? Can I change the time of my class? Necesito cambiar la hora de mi cita. I need to change the hour of my appointment. ¿Sería posible cambiar el día? Is it possible to change the date? Once you're done scheduling your appointment, you can end the conversation with the following. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. Gracias por todo. Thank you for everything. Estaré allí. I will be there. Hasta luego. See you later. And they might answer with, que tenga un buen día. Have a good day. Those are all the common phrases you can use the next time you need to schedule an appointment in Spanish. Now, let's watch this fun story to see a couple book a tour of Buenos Aires and see these scheduling appointment phrases in action. Make sure you watch until the end to find out what happens.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Deseamos reservar un tour de Buenos Aires.
¿Para cuándo?
Para la semana que viene.
La semana que viene solo tenemos horas disponibles el lunes.
El lunes está bien. ¿Qué horario tienen?
Por la mañana de 9 a 11 en punto o de mediodía a las 2 de la tarde.
¿Qué horario hay para la tarde del lunes?
Tenemos varios huecos. A las 3 menos cuarto, a las 4 y cuarto y a las 5 y media de la tarde.
A las 5:30 está bien.
Muy bien, Buenos Aires es muy bonito por la tarde.
Perfecto.
Reservo el tour para las 5:30 de la tarde el lunes que viene. ¿Sus nombres completos, por favor?
Rosa García Gallego y Miguel Pérez Rubio.
¡Listo!
Gracias. ¿Llegamos por la tarde a Buenos Aires?
Sí, llegamos por la tarde.
Oh, no. Tenemos una clase sorpresa de tango a mediodía.
Rosa.
Buenos días. ¿Puedo cambiar la hora de la clase?
¿El lunes a las 10 menos 10 de la mañana está bien?
No. ¿Puedo cambiar el día?
No, lo siento.
Muchas gracias.
Está bien, Rosa. ¡Qué bonito!
Sí, me gusta mucho.
Rosa, mira, bailan tango.
¡Increíble!
Son las 4:20 de la tarde.
El tour es a las 5:30. ¿Tenemos tiempo?
Tenemos tiempo para un baile sorpresa.
¡Qué sorpresa!
If you like this video, you'll love the upcoming beginner-friendly FluentU course. It's going to have more engaging stories with helpful teacher explanations. It will be organized in a way that's more effective for learning and is perfect for beginners. It will contain exclusive content that you won't be able to find anywhere else and also integrate clips from movie scenes, TV shows, and more. You'll also get personalized quizzes and speaking questions to make it all stick. To try FluentU right now for free, click the link in the description below and start your free 2-week trial. FluentU is also currently having a sale, so now is the perfect time to check it out. In addition to this new course, the FluentU app also has thousands of authentic videos, including movie scenes, clips from TV shows, TED Talks, and music videos, all of which have interactive subtitles. Each word has a context-specific definition, with examples so you never waste time with definitions that are too general or inaccurate, as well as video examples of native speakers using the vocab. Now watch the video again with English subtitles and see how much you understood.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Deseamos reservar un tour de Buenos Aires
¿Para cuándo?
para la semana que viene.
La semana que viene solo tenemos horas disponibles el lunes.
El lunes está bien. ¿Qué horario tienen?
Por la mañana de 9 a 11 en punto o de mediodía a las 2 de la tarde.
¿Qué horario hay para la tarde del lunes?
Tenemos varios huecos. A las 3 menos cuarto, a las 4 y cuarto y a las 5 y media de la tarde.
A las 5:30 está bien.
Muy bien, Buenos Aires es muy bonito por la tarde.
Perfecto.
Reservo el tour para las 5 y media de la tarde el lunes que viene. ¿Sus nombres completos, por favor?
Rosa García Gallego y Miguel Pérez Rubio.
¡Listo!
Gracias. ¿Llegamos por la tarde a Buenos Aires?
Sí, llegamos por la tarde.
Oh, no. Tenemos una clase sorpresa de tango a mediodía.
Rosa,
Buenos días. ¿Puedo cambiar la hora de la clase?
¿El lunes a las 10 menos 10 de la mañana está bien?
No. ¿Puedo cambiar el día?
No, lo siento.
Muchas gracias.
está bien, Rosa. ¡Qué bonito!
Sí, me gusta mucho.
Rosa, mira, bailan tango.
¡Increíble!
Son las 4:20 de la tarde.
El tour es a las 5:30. ¿Tenemos tiempo?
Tenemos tiempo para un baile sorpresa.
¡Qué sorpresa!
In this next video, you'll learn all about planning a trip in Spanish. Check it out.